Yes, chat. How are we all doing today? Welcome back to the channel. And we are finally gonna crack on with this career mode in January, which is exciting. And it's the sneeze is gone. Anyway, how are we all doing? We've got Jason in here, Aiden's in here, of course. We've got Cabell in here as well. We've got Brooklyn in here as well. Let's go. How we all doing today, people? I tell you what, the weather has been shite. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's been overcast all day up in Newcastle, and then it just started pissing down for whatever reason because it decided to. Mid-January, canny. But oh, yeah, how we all doing? Southgate has left England. He indeed has, which I was pretty sad about. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he didn't necessarily deserve another chance, but I feel like he should have had a bit more hope in himself. It seems as if he's sort of been like, I'm not really going to take these much further than what I have. I think he's been hard on himself, and I don't know what to say, man. I think it's, if he thinks that's the right decision for him personally, fair enough, but I don't think it's good going forward. I really don't think it's good going forward. We're now going to have to get a new manager in who will have, I think we're Nations League things start in like September, so we've got to do that before the 26 World Cup. So we've got to get in like someone in immediately. And the front runners for the job, I'm not like too excited about, to be honest. Graham Potter's one of them. I think he wouldn't do any better than what Gareth Southgate has. We might make like a semis or a final again, but I can't see Potter being the bloke who's gonna really like win a trophy with England. Klopp, I don't think would take the job. Eddie Howe, I don't think would leave Newcastle to manage England this early into his managerial career. Thomas Tuchel, I could see it. And I think he would probably be the best one out of the bunch, to be fair. Well, I think someone like probably Klopp would be the best, but I don't think he personally would take the job. I think and for the best of him, I think you should stick to just club football, to be honest. He does a really good job with rebuilding a team, building them up to what they need to be. But what are your guys' views on it? How much did you lose on Euro? I lost 20 quid. I put 20 quid on England to win it at the very start of the Euros, and unfortunately lost that 20 quid. I would have won, I think it was 107 quid if I'd have won. Which is a big shame. Could have done with that. If we got the pot of Brighton, I think we'd be fine, but we'd probably... it was Chelsea, yeah. You probably would, to be fair, you probably would. It's a completely different thing to club football, I suppose. Like, although if he gets that job, he's got a lot of time to work with the team, as in, like, when they're playing at their clubs, he's got plenty of time to sort things out, tactics, like players who are going to be called up and that, so he'd have plenty of time to try and sort things out. Whoever comes in will. I just hope they do it correctly. Jordan Hello, mate, I would do it. I think Eddie Howe would be the first choice, but I think he'd reject it and they'd go for Pollard. That's, I think, the way it's probably going to go. They would absolutely adore to have Eddie Howe, but I cannot see, unless he is really, I don't want to say like snaky, but like, unless he's a bit of a cunt, then I think Eddie Howe would go. But if he isn't, he would stay in Newcastle. I think for the benefit of Eddie Howe's career, he needs to stay in Newcastle. Don't get us wrong. I think with Eddie Howe, I think we probably would go all the way and win a trophy with England. But is that what he's going to do for the rest of his life in his managerial career? How old's Eddie Howe? 40 something? Is he going to go until, what, potentially like 70? Is he going to manage England for 30 years? I don't think that's going to work. If he does do it, I think Newcastle are the team that will be fucked. I think England would be fine with Eddie Howe. I think Newcastle would be fucked. Trying to find his replacement would be difficult, and it just wouldn't be the same. The team we've got now just would not be the same under any other manager. Doyle does have a big history of falling out with players everywhere he goes, so I wouldn't want him. I mean, yeah, but he won a Champions League in like his first season with Chelsea, so I don't really care about that. I mean, apparently Gareth Southgate fell out with a lot of players, so it's like there's not really much difference there. I would take anybody who wins a trophy with us, who's going to win a trophy with us. I'll take them. This is it Lee Carlisle or something like that, the under 21s coach. I don't know much about him. I suppose you could give him a shot, but yet again, I don't think he would be the man for the job. I would go with a bigger name. I think a bigger name would suit us more than an under 21s coach. I think they might get him in as what they call like interim, like so like he might do like a few friendlies on the Nations League with her. But for the World Cup coming up in 2 years, we've got to have a really good manager. And I think it's a big shame that Gareth Southgate gone. I mean, you sort of knew it when he was getting interviewed after the final and he said England and not we. I was like, yeah, that's dodgy. He was getting asked something and he said, oh, well, England have done this. And I was like, yeah. You wouldn't usually say that. He would usually be like, oh, we have done this and we've done that. The way he said it, as if England were like just a separate thing now away from him, I think kind of gave a little bit of a hint. Massive shame though, massive shame for him, because in the message thing he says at the end, like, I've given it me all, which he probably has. He probably has put a lot of his own effort into that England job. No one can say otherwise, because you don't know what happens behind the scenes. He's probably went through quite a lot to try and make that England team as good as possible. I've clowned some of his decisions before, continuously picking a player like Jordan Henderson. Did we miss him in the Euros? Maybe we did. I personally don't think we did, but maybe he wasn't lying when he was like, oh, we can't find a replacement for Calvin Phillips. Maybe he wasn't lying about that. Maybe they were the players missing, the missing piece, I don't know. But it must be a tough job. Don't get us wrong, it must be a really tough job. You've got an entire nation constantly on your back. You've got to do every single bit right. Otherwise, people will still probably complain. Even if we had won on Sunday, people still would have probably found a way to complain about winning that trophy. Let's all chill and Tottenham lose. Hello, how are you? I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. Fixing a club right now, and I guess I'll give you a hint. They've done well in the league the last 2 years. Been the last 5 years, one trophy. That was the FA Cup. Good God. Liverpool? I don't know. I was going to say Leicester, but they haven't been in the league for the past 2 years. Yeah, I think he's 45, so has so much time to get the England job later on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think out with Eddie Howe. Would he take that England job now? Maybe he's have a good 10-year spell with England. So like a decade spell, a few international tournaments. Even if you win some trophies, we're going to keep you after 10 years. England managers don't last long. Regardless of how they're doing. They don't last long. Gareth Southgate, I mean, has been one of the longest I think he has been the longest reigning England manager. Or something. He's had the most games in charge or whatever. Of 8 years. To be honest, it actually seems like a lot longer. It does generally feel like we've had Southgate for a lifetime, which is mental. But yeah, does Eddie Howe take that risk? I'll come out of this really massive potential job to go for England, and then things might not work out there. Things might not work out in Newcastle, but I feel like he's got a higher chance of keeping his job at Newcastle than sort of getting on well at England. I don't know. To be fair though, I'm saying like, oh, he's Eddie Howe. You know, he'd have a 10-year spell at England, and that's not long. To be fair, club football wise, there's not many managers who last even that long. I mean, Jurgen Klopp done 9 years at Liverpool. He didn't even complete 10 years at Liverpool, and there was no real like bad reason for Klopp leaving. It wasn't if Liverpool were doing bad. It's not as if he was falling out with the team, the fans, anything like that. The fans loved him. He was adored. So, like, even if Eddie Howe does so well at Newcastle and will win all these trophies and that, he could just go in, like, how long's he been here? Nearly 2 years or something. He could just go in, like, 7 years' time and be like, you know what, now I want to do the England job. So it might not even last long at Newcastle, you know what I mean? It's a weird thing, but I think it's too early for Eddie Howe to pick up an England job, to be honest. You could say the same with Gareth Southgate. I think Southgate only managed, like, fucking Middlesbrough before England for 2 years. So, yeah, yet again, it's early into Southgate's life to be doing a job like that. But Eddie Howe's been there and done it with clubs in the past, like Bournemouth and that. He knows all about the club football, so I feel like he should stick with it. I'll tell you hello, mate, how we're doing. Arsenal's the answer. Arsenal have won the FA Cup in the past 5 years. Oh, shit, yeah. That was like a fucking COVID FA Cup, though. Hugh, hello, mate. Still not... yeah, neither. Neither, to be quite honest with you. And what made the day even worse is Southgate resigning. It was actually quite sad to see. I couldn't believe it. I've been out all day today, and I was on the bus going to where I was going, and got a notification on my phone, looked down, I was like, yeah. I sort of expected it, but it was like, I just felt so bad. I don't know, I think it was the way he writ sort of all the messages of like, saying, oh, like, you know, I put all I could into it, and I was like, that's rough, man. That is rough. It must have been a hard way for him to go. You've got to think as well. This is me going on a bit more the soft side, but he's been involved in a job for 8 years of his life. 8 years, the past 8 years of his life, he's had this job, and all the behind the scenes stuff he would have been really close with, the assistant manager, Summit Holland or whatever he is, or Hall or whatever, I don't know his name. It was really close with him apparently, and it's just like, it must be really hard to let that go. Obviously, he hasn't been sacked or anything. He's had that decision and been like, yeah, I'm gonna walk out, and that's not easy to do. That's really not easy to do. But yes, let's get into a bit of FIFA after nearly 15 minutes of talking shite. Anyway, yeah, I think it was just pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. I might sound all soppy and that, but I'll miss Gareth Southgate. I really will. I'll miss the. I'm still gonna get excited for tournaments. Like the 26 World Cup could be absolutely incredible. It really could be amazing. I still will get excited for it, but there'll just be this weird sense of something's missing, and it'll be Southgate. You'll not see him. I think it's a shame, because whoever comes in, that's going to be their first big tournament. Whereas if we still had Southgate, it's just like, oh, here we go, another tournament for Southgate, and his record in tournaments has been pretty fucking good. So, big shame, big shame. We've got Ruben in here. Let's go. Apparently Arsenal after Mikel Merino, I'd hate it. I'd hate him saying against us. Yeah, he was pretty good in the Euros when he did play. He didn't play an awful amount, but when he did play, he was pretty solid. Nothing. Hello, mate. How we doing? Puffney is a decent young starter sign. I suppose we can have a deeks at him. We've got to stop yapping a lot, mate. The yap is some of the best bits about these streams, I'm telling you. English or Spain? England. Ben, hello, how we doing, pal? Anyway, we have West Ham here, who actually have built a pretty decent looking team here on paper. We did sell Van der Vaart to them, who is currently injured. Don't know how that works. They've got Chancellor Mbemba, Sergio Gomez, no gods in there's the camp. They got Paqueta still, Willie Nonso, Strand Lawson. Is it Felix Lemaitre? They've got Semi as well still. Bloody hell. We've sold a lot of players to West Ham, and by that I mean two players. England went to the 2000 run by Southgate. He's the best manager of England. I do think Southgate is the best manager England have had. I do. And yes, I'm saying it. Look up. People will argue, oh, well, he had the best team. Did he? Did Southgate have the best team? Or was the best England team in like 96? Prime fucking Paul Gascoigne and that. Was that not the best England team? Yes, Southgate did eventually build a good team. You've got to think though, in like 2018, we had fucking Dele Alli, Jordan Henderson, and Lingard as your fucking midfield three. You've got to think we've come a very long way from what you first had. In that 2018 fucking World Cup, we made the semi-finals with that team. And looking back at that now, we should not have been in that situation. Because bloody hell, on paper that team is horrendous. But yes, massive shame that he's gone. Massive shame. And I think, yes, he does go down as the best manager England's had. And I've said it here. And I will continue to say it if some people disagree. I suppose you can have your own opinion. But in my opinion, Gareth Southgate is the best manager England football team, club, whatever they would be officially called, has had. And I don't know how long we've been a thing for. It's like 1870 something, I think, like that. Since then, Southgate is the best manager we've ever had. I don't think always will be. There will be someone eventually who comes in and ends up winning trophies. England will win a trophy at some point. We'll probably win multiple trophies. World Cup, Euros, all that bollocks. Yeah, we'll win something at some point. Don't worry. I just hope it's in my fucking lifetime. I would love to witness it. Because it's been literally a lifetime since we last won one, which kind of scares us that I might not get to see one. Hosek actually scores a 1-on-1. Thank goodness for that. It's not 7 out of 10. Best yap comes from Bale, like... Third place trophy, 26 World Cup. I do not understand that whatsoever. Try behind Vimmer, he might impress you. Well, I'll let you into something. We did have Vimmer for like 2 years, and we sold him. You have Instagram, I do indeed, yes. You are a Crystal Palace fan, I'm a Madrid fan. I'm not a Crystal Palace fan, actually. I'm a Newcastle United fan. Born and raised in the streets of Newcastle. It's not easy. No, it is. It's easy. It's getting worse, though. I'll tell you what, I went to Durham today. I was like, you know what? Have a nice fucking stroll around Durham city centre. I thought it would be nice, full of posh fucking pensioners. Yeah, ended up seeing the lot, to be honest. Bunch of crackheads fighting, crackheads sleeping on the streets, shit like that. I was like, bloody hell, I want to be out here. I've never been so excited to see Newcastle in my life. Seriously, when I come back from Durham today, I'd never been so excited to see the place I've been brought up in. Honestly, I went to Durham. The last time I went was like 5 years ago or something like that, and it was much nicer than what I saw today. Jesus, it's really, really went down the shitter. I'm not gonna lie. For being a pretty like posh-ish place, I've always seen Durham as pretty posh, but bloody hell. I'm trying to read comments while playing. That's not easy. WIRTZ, fuck me. How is he 92 overall? I played tiki-taka 5-2-3 when defending and 3-4-3 when attacking. How do you change that mid-game when you're playing? Also, you know what might be exciting for tomorrow, people? FC 25's been like announced. So I don't know if it's going to be a gameplay trailer or not. But if it is, we're going to do a live reaction to it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a live reaction to the gameplay trailer. I hope it's gameplay. I hope it's not just like, oh, we're making this game. Because, yeah, we know you're making the game. Just show us some gameplay or something. Or mechanics. The career mode trailer will be the thing I'm most excited for, obviously. Because they usually do, like, separate ones. Like an Ultimate Team trailer, career mode trailer. So I'm quite excited for it. Also, it is EA making this FIFA. I thought it was 2K. I think 2K will be making the next one. They have, like, the rights or something, but they wouldn't have been able to obviously make a game in, like, 2 months. So I'm pretty certain EA are still making this one that's coming out this year. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Kane Kerr's for real. It is to be fair. Someone pointed out on Instagram that Lamine Yamal has completed full-time education, like got a job, and won a few trophies since like Kane's debut or something in football, which is just absolutely crazy to think. Cardioglu, beautiful run. Hosek. Oh, eh? Who the fuck's offside there? Might be in Hosek. And I've smashed my TV. Well done. I could never get that angry at a game. Whilst I look at a cracked monitor. I'm fuming about that, to be honest. Why couldn't I smash my fucking shitty monitor that I'm currently playing on? I've had to play on this for the past like 3 months because I smashed my my good curved fucking Samsung shite. Honestly, they're so weak. These really expensive electronic things like have no durability whatsoever. It was over nothing as well. Neves. Oh. Get your centre midfield out and play a ball, or you like that. Noni Madueke likes it, and he buries it. The keeper's just standing there. Noni Madueke on the score sheet again this season. I think he's the top scorer. Career mode wouldn't have changed. They never do anything with it, unfortunately. It would have changed. They would have done something. Apparently they're really focusing around sort of like the youth academy system and that. So, we'll see. And Carlisle, if you go to a pub and say anything about American football, it drives people nuts. You know where it is? I'd go nuts as well. I don't get American football. The thing is, I want to like American football, but I just can't. I don't get it. The game stops like every fucking 5 seconds. And then there's a fucking advert break whilst the game stops. Oh my god, WIRTZ. This is why he's 92 overall. That is why he's 92 overall. 3-0, 47 minutes in, that's game over. I thought he was bald there. How many controllers have you broke playing FIFA over the years? I've only ever broke like 3 PS4 controllers, and it was not over FIFA. I don't know what it was over. I used to smash them off my wall for whatever stupid fucking reason. I would love to do that now, but have you seen the price of PS5 controllers? They're like 70 fucking quid, and I can't afford that. So, yeah, no matter how angry I can get, I would never like hit this controller or anything. I couldn't do it. Which is a sign of good anger control. You need to be able to control your emotions nowadays, people. Unlike the crackheads I saw fighting in Durham the day. Oh my god, Nonny. That is incredible work there, son. Not the pass. Don't know what's going on there. Just won it back. Oh my god, he's kept it in. Mate, I can't read these comments in time, people. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. Neves, this is... Nearly worked. Nearly worked. I was going to say that's like a prime moment to use the outside your boot there. They seem to change quite a bit in Chrome, in my opinion. I think it will change like a decent bit. There'll still be some shit systems like what do you call it? Like the press conference stuff, and that won't be fixed. Like the morale system, I don't think they'll fix that because it hasn't been fixed for the past few FIFAs. So there will be no Ultimate Team. Of course there'll be fucking Ultimate Team. That's the only thing keeping the game alive. The only thing that literally like pays for FIFA now and makes them money is Ultimate Team with transactions. Unless you somehow implement transactions into career mode. Like you can buy a future store with like real money, or I don't know, you can use real money in some way. Unless you can find that for a career mode, they probably won't make like loads of money. Microtransactions, as much as people complain about them, like it makes the company a lot of money, and you're not forced into fucking paying it anyway. The problem is, it does make it easier. It makes the game more enjoyable and easier using microtransactions. I played a lot of my team on NBA 2K24 this year, and to grind for good players is an absolute fucking piss take, I'm not going to lie. It takes ages. So you're not forced to pay money, but it just helps. It makes it more enjoyable. Bro's gonna give a direct red card in the fucking chat. Let's go. We should make nothing a mod. Bro's giving out red cards already. Got an MK Dons fan, yeah, let's go. Klopp to join Newcastle. I mean, I'd take him, but not currently over Eddie Howe. If Eddie Howe leaves, then yeah. Oh, Wharton, you thick bastard. Sorry for the language, people. Let's put him there. Right, let's make a few more changes. And we're on Villon. Might as well. Make it Thursday. Gone Eversele as well. There we're gone. Embarrassing, really. Teddy's got a point. I'll stand by Teddy on that one. It is. Like I said before, learn to control those emotions. It gets you nowhere. Oh dear. Also, how many fucking minutes are these halves? I swear I've been in this game for about 20 minutes. And West Ham have been the most boring team yet. They've done nothing. Honestly though, if we get another thing is a player career mode. If we get a player career mode like we're doing 2K, holy shit, that's going to be fun. Make a Thursday a beautiful finish. 4-0. Absolutely shat all over them. Nice one. I like the way 2K does a lot more. But that may be because they have so much less players to work with, meaning the best players are a handful versus FIFA. Yeah, that's going to be a tough thing for 2K to handle. With NBA, there's only, I'll say only, it's still a lot. There's like 600 players in the NBA at one time, I think. So they've got to develop 600 players. And only like, maybe 100 of them players are like really good, like in the spotlight, so you've really got to get the details spot on. The other ones, you can probably just sort of fuck them off and make them, you know, how you think. So yeah, doing like 600 players compared to God knows how many players there is in FIFA, but there's got to be loads, especially if they're bringing in new leagues. Like apparently they're going to be bringing in, I swear I'd say the fucking Mexican league or some shit. So especially if they're doing that, it's going to be a lot harder to keep on top of that. I think the game when 2K make a FIFA, which I think will be the one for next year, I would have you. It's gonna be massive, like 300 odd gig. I think my 2K24 is like 280 gig. Luckily enough, I've got additional storage in my PlayStation, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But God help you if you've just got basic storage on your consoles, because these games are gonna get like ridiculous. I mean, GTA 6. Apparently they're gonna keep under 300 gig, but I doubt it, especially with the updates that come out in the future. Black Ops 6 is apparently gonna be like 300 gig plus, so it's like, yet again, the PS5 comes with 800 gig. 2 games are 600 gig. That's pretty much your console storage done with just 2 games. It's mental. I'm one massive downside to the new generation consoles, like the PS5 and that. Why isn't the basic standard edition got 1 terabyte at least a terabyte? In fact, it should be more, I think, because the way games are going nowadays. Think all about the money from your parents. Ridiculous. We've got bloody full-blown arguments going on here. I'm from North Korea, I'm king. I swear he was from fucking Madrid or something before. This brother's from a ton of different places. Can I make a weird joke? I suppose you can, yeah. I want to win the Cricket World Cup with England. Dear. Oh, for God's sake, why City? Why City? I know I've just been complaining about a boring game there, but doesn't mean I want to play City next. Right, tell me then. Also, we're nearly in January, which is solid. We've got 350 million to spend. Oh yeah, give us City in the Cup as well. So we've got Northampton in the FA Cup, City in the semis of the Carabao Cup, which is the only trophy I haven't won yet with Crystal Palace. So let's hope we can try and win that. Well, I haven't won like Europa League and that, but I'm just that good. I'm not in the Europa League, so. Alright, who have City got nowadays? Who have City got? Doyle in the midfield is interesting. They did get shot by. They've got Wan-Bissaka, obviously we used to have. It's not like a great City team. That front three is still ridiculously good, but it's not an amazing front three. Neves is knackered. I would love to play Neves, but when he's that tired, nope. Brilliant player, by the way, Neves. And I think the rest will just keep as well. Keep it like that. Nothing. Do you like to smash the balls? Lol. Not even funny. Not even funny one bit. What is the full goal of this save? Is it until Jose retires? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know. But the majority of the chat at the end of last season just voted for another season of this. So I don't know. I think I'm just doing one season. And then we will do a new career mode. And that will definitely be the last one because FC 26 won't be too far away after I do another career mode. I thought this career mode would have been longer than what it has been. I didn't expect to win the Champions League in the bloody second season. But that happened. So I didn't expect it to be that long. But yeah, I was expecting it to go until... Bloody hell, haven't I just scored? Until 26 come out. Or 25, sorry. Christ almighty, I don't know why I'm playing it around the back. Get heat. Nice pass there. WIRTZ. He's so fucking good on the ball. Florian. Hosek. Lovely finish there. 1-0. Adam Hosek on the score sheet again. Beautiful. Am I the only one who's not feeling the FC 25 cover? I don't think it looks good. Is that like the default one? Or we're going to get one? Because that just said that's like the Ultimate Edition. So we're going to get like a standard cover. I'd imagine if it is, it'll just be Jude Bellingham by himself. But yeah, I don't think it's that good. I'm not a big fan of it. It's all just to do with money and shit, innit? It's all the cover athletes are for. I swear in NBA 2K though, it actually makes a difference. Like, every cover athlete in that game has been, like, ridiculously good. Can we not just clear the ball here, please? Christ. First timeout complete. Have you done a timeout? I can't see if timeouts are happening. Good run from Kirk as Hosek left boot. Wharton. Not a bad shot. You would get a goal and try and get Hosek at 99. Yeah, but then it's like, what is the replayability of this? What is the entire sake of this career mode now? There's one trophy left that I want to win, that's the Carabao Cup. We're going to take that very seriously. Apart from that, though, like, if I don't win the Prem, it's not the end of the world, because I won it last season. I don't win the Champions League, yet again, not the end of the world. I mean, it would be nice to win it again, obviously, but... He's fucking dived. I'm not even joking you. I didn't press a button there. Seriously, I'm not shitting you. I didn't even press a button. He's dived. He's fucking dived. I haven't even pressed a button. Yeah, we're an absolute fucking farce. We're a joke. My one of those weird people who play FIFA on PC always have, but the amount of players is low. You recommend Xbox, PS5. PS5. If you get one of the new consoles, a PS5. I've never used the new Xbox, but yeah, just go with the PS5. I do advise you, if you get a PS5, they'll get up, like, additional storage. I paid 120 quid for a terabyte, and it just makes it so much easier to play as many games as you want. Like, currently, I'll show you the games I've got installed. Hey, look at this. I've got even more than that, to be fair. Yeah, also, I reinstalled The Sims. Don't at us. I just thought it's a game to play. I might as well. In my spare time, it's a game to play. I also reinstalled Battlefield 5 and Hell Let Loose. Haven't played these yet, but they're there. But yeah, you just get a shit ton of games. I've still got more than that. I've got The Crew, fucking Minecraft, Subnautica Below Zero. These are all the games I've got installed. And I can install more. I haven't even thingied me storage. But yeah, get additional storage. You might as well. What is this nothing guy crying on about? I did last FIFA though. I think it was FIFA 23. I played what do you call it? I played it on PC and it just didn't run well. I think my PC's just that shit. It doesn't run games like FIFA. So last FIFA I did. If you go back to, I forgot what career mode it was, but I played an entire career mode on it. It might have been like a Chelsea career mode. But I played that entire thing on PC and it just fucking really didn't run well. I was getting like 30 frames a second maybe. It's just what it wasn't great at all. Sims use Zesty Bar. There is nothing wrong with the Sims, right? Leave us alone. And I haven't even played it yet. I just installed it. It was free on the PlayStation Store. Well, it was one of the free games months ago, and I just add all the free games to my basket. I thought he scored there. Played GTA 5. I've played too much of GTA 5. I've played way too much. The game's gone now. I'm done with GTA 5. It's done. GTA 6 is where it's at. On PS5, most of it's because I only played a couple of games. I mean, fair enough. I'll say I'm 2-1 down. I need to really focus on the game, to be honest. I can absolutely mock you for watching Love Island. I absolutely can. It's literally just a ton of fake fucking how's he saying that? They're all set up. All the arguments in that you see are set up by the behind the scenes stuff. It's not fucking real. It's like WWE. Shit ain't real. It's all set up. Love Island's topic. No, it's not. No, it's not. What is good about Love Island? What is so quality about Love Island? All arguments are set up by behind the scenes stuff. They're told to go in there and argue with a certain person to make great TV, apparently. What people like you think is great TV. No, he just scored an absolute screamer there, by the way. Fucking go. That... How are you calling a foul here? Just play on. Also, how long do you want to wait until they blow the whistle? I probably could have got a shot off there. There's no other point in playing Sims is worse than watching it. I don't even play it. I just installed it yesterday. Because I can. May as well, with the storage I've got, just fill out as many games as possible on the console. And even then, even if I did, Love Island is still worse. And I stand by that. If you don't know our career mode before launch of, will you do an Prem save or create a club or any... It'll be a big 5-league team, yes. I don't know about Premier League again though, because the past like 4 career modes I've done have been Premier League sides. It would be nice to move on. But I usually do a poll at the end of a career mode for like the chat and subscribers to decide. But I think for this, the poll coming up after this career mode, I won't put a Prem side in just so it's impossible to get a Prem side, because even when we got this Palace one, there was still quite a lot of people complaining, oh, it's another Prem side, but that's just it's what the people want. The Premier League is the best league in the world, and that's just what people want to see. But I think I do need to move on and do a different league for the last one. I love the Prem, but... Mate, mind up, Aaron. I've never said I installed it a couple of months ago. It was on the PS Store a couple of months ago, and I added it to the library. When you add a game to your library, it doesn't install. You've still got to download it. It's just in your library. You can't play it until you install it. Who you want for England? Gareth Southgate. Do belong now, Stuttgart. Stuttgart would be decent, to be fair. Also, we need this fella on. Ruben Neves. So Neto, Duranville, Ruben Neves on. Please. Make the difference. You can always do create... Yeah, but that'll last probably longer than the release of FC25, I'm not going to lie. If I do a create club in League 1... I don't know how long that's going to take, but... Realistically, we don't have long until the release of FC25. We've got... 2 months, is it? It'll be like coming up to 2 months or something. So like... Probably about 9 or 10 weeks-ish, if I had to guess. I don't know if I'd be able to complete that. You've got to think I've got to win the Prem and the Champions League with a team starting in League 1. If that's what people want, though, if people want to see a create club, then I'm more than happy to do that. It would be nice to sign a player like Duranville and see sort of like what potential we can get him. Fucking Edison, man. I hope he does go to... Who's after him? Al Hilal or some shit. Yeah, we're not bringing this back. Love Island is my favourite. Yeah, crap TV, there we go. Favourite crap TV. Girona has a shout. Girona wouldn't be bad, is that not just too popular though now? Although I haven't really seen any on YouTube. I haven't seen any YouTubers doing a Girona one. Bologna I like the sound of. Stuttgart would be solid. Yeah, it's over. Fuck's sake. First time City have beat us in a while. Why don't you Why don't you relegate City to League One? No. Because that's not... I like my sort of, like, realism feel, and that would just not really, like, thingy very well. I don't think we can do that. Lampard or Gerrard, perfect, but we know the dream is Troy Deeney and Wayne Rooney. What's this for? Do Strasbourg's, because got links with Chelsea. Overachiever. We'll see what team, but I do think this will be the last season of this career mode. I've won everything. Yeah, I could go on until my players reach fucking 99. But I don't know if people want to see that, you know. Oh my god, it's a simple fucking pass. We have been shit. Utter shit. Neves, I know what I'm doing here. I'll just have a fucking pop, son. Shite. 3-1 loss to City. Not brilliant. Copenhagen getting a European trophy. Cologne would be good. I like the idea of the Bundesliga again. I quite enjoyed what the teams I've done in previous FIFAs. I think it was like Hertha Berlin. I think I've done a Dortmund one before as well. So I do like the Bundesliga. It is fun. Serie A, I've never really done many career modes there. In fact, have I done any? I don't think I have. They have lost a lot of licensing though, which kind of ruins it a bit. There's a lot of licensing that's gone from that league, so... I do like the sound of that Copenhagen, but yeah, like Teddy says, the Danish league's a bit boring. Let's give the players some rest. Oh, Villa now. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff happening. Harrington out on loan. Mawissa loan offer. I'm going to kindly reject that. Fenerbahce playing as Jose Mourinho. That is a shout. And the Turkish league seems quite fun. There's actually some decent fucking teams in that. At least at the top of the table. Like, for Fenerbahce, it could actually be quite a challenge to win the league against, like, Galatasaray and Besiktas and shit like that. I reckon that's a shout. And they just signed Alan St-Maximin, so it makes it even more fun. I get to use St-Maximin again. I know I used him at Leicester for a bit, but I get to use Maxi. Oh, I like that, you know. I like the shout of Fenerbahce. I think I'm still going to do a poll, but I will put Fenerbahce... I think the Stuttgart one's a brilliant idea. Fenerbahce, Stuttgart... Las Palmas would be a good rebuild in the Liga. It's always a fun career mode. Maxi's only on loan. I swear the bottom. Could have sworn the bottom. No team from Turkey's ever won the Champions League. That's another thing to aim for as well. Have Galatasaray never won the Champions League? Surely. Surely they've been close at least. Is Maxi generally only on loan? On St. Maximin. I thought they'd bought him. Oh yeah. Poised to sign on loan for Jose Mourinho. Interesting. But I mean, still, I get to use a fucking season of Maxi, and then if there's a buy option, I can just buy him. I really, you know what it is? That's really like Thingy does now. That's Thingy does to do a Fenerbahce one. Oh fuck. Well. Pre-order FC 25. I would if I had the money to pre-order it. I'm going to London this weekend, so kind of need to save my money for that. Because London is expensive. Another team from the Irish League. Team from the Irish League. Bloody hell, Villa have a good team. Armada there as well. That is a very good team on paper, that. Yeah, the reason I didn't really answer that Irish team question is because I'm definitely not doing that. No chance. Kadioglu is there to be fair, so you'd have him from the start. There we go. And Kadioglu and Maxi down the left-hand side. I'd definitely be tempted to sign Neves as well. Nah, this is the problem. I need to just sign players I've never had. Obviously, Kadioglu's already there, so we've got to use him. Maxi's there, I've used him before. But I would just love to sign, like, different players. I always love the start of a new career mode, man. It's great. It takes me hours to get into it because I set everything up, but it's part of being in this channel, isn't it? Challenge would be to win the Champions League in 3 seasons. That's a good challenge to set ourselves, I suppose. I reckon I could do that. I generally think I could. I won it in fucking 2 with this Palace side. So you'd get a load of Turkish viewers. That's good. Oh, that's like beautiful header. Another assist there this season for Wharton. Having another outstanding season. Diaby going to Saudi after 1 year. Not confirmed, but interesting if that happens, you know. Obviously, he's going for the bag, isn't he? But just a season at Villa. And it was a pretty good season for him. After 2 to 3 seasons, leave it to join another club. Should we do that? Should we start out as Jose Mourinho, so we would be Jose Mourinho. You know how I'm all about Glasner right now, right? We will be Jose Mourinho. And we spend however long I want at Fenerbahce to start with. Then if we get any job offers through, we'll change with teams. I've never really done a career mode like that, where I just change teams. I always just start a new save. I think that could be worth doing. It's if you guys want to say, if no one wants that, I'm not going to do it. It's like Football Manager. When I did stream Football Manager, like last year, no fuck I watched the stream. Clearly shows no one really wants to watch the Football Manager stuff, they just prefer the FIFA content, which is why I come back to FIFA. So, yeah, if you just want to say career mode like that, I'll definitely do it. WIRTZ, oh my god, he's hit the woodwork. I think I might be sold at Fenerbahce though. It's really, that's thinking my mind into doing that now. I think that might be the next. I might not even do a poll. That just might be the next career mode. Confirmed. Maxi. Oh. Turkishly. It's exciting as well, I feel. Like, I've never really watched a game, but like Galatasaray have a mint team on paper. Got Besiktas there, so them games would be really fun. We can make Europe, which is great. I feel like the league could genuinely be like decently competitive if I were to try and win it. What about you? That is a beautiful ball, that. Wharton straight at the keeper. The City Hub allow it. Do that. People want it. People seem to want it. Who shouted that? Was it Samantha? If you did, a legend. The people seem to want it. I fucking love the idea of it. So that is a brilliant shout. Get the Anvil in as well, do you reckon? I know I said I want to use U players, but look, I want to see what Duranville's highest rating is. I want to see where we can get him. Hozek. Save. Big head on Nonny. Deflection. What is Teddy and Jason even arguing about here? I don't even know what happened. Be yourself and enjoy it. Kind of boring to me. Bloody hell, Amari, okay. Won't understand your feelings, mate. I get it, though. I get it. 4 entire seasons is quite long. Especially when I've won everything. Like, I'm not really... To be fair, I'm literally not really aiming towards anything. It's annoying when I lose in the league still. But, like, it's not the end of the world if I do. The main thing I want to win, just to feel a sense of accomplishment... What a challenge, by the way, is the Carabao Cup. It's the only, like, formatted trophy I haven't won yet with Palace. So, that's kind of what I'm aiming towards. Which is why I'm simulating a lot more games now as well. It's a shame this went over so fast, though, because I wouldn't have expected to win this much so early on in this career mode. But they had quite a solid foundation to start with. They had quite a lot of money. And I even sold Elise. You know what? If I had kept Elise, I probably would have won stuff earlier than what I did. Bloody hell. Full-blown arguments in the chat, lads. Also, Lucasade. What the fuck's it card again? The cherry one? Is it wild cherry? I don't know, but never tasted that in donkeys. It's unbelievable. What was that pass? Come on, Morton. Oh dear, oh dear. Armada. Ooh, I could sign Armada for Fenerbahce. Because I didn't get him in this career mode. Armada at Fenerbahce. Duranville at Fenerbahce. We've got Maxi, Kadioglu. Oh, solid foundation there. I feel like Branthwaite would be a good sign as well. So we need to get like an Englishman in that team. I would have went with like Illing Jr. if he hadn't signed for Villa in real life. Could get him in future seasons. Jacob Ramsey maybe? Someone like that. Go on, Hozek. Close the game out, son. Close the game out. There we go. That's it. 2-0. Villa won't come back from that. Kirk has it Fenerbahce is realistic. It would be. But I had him in this career mode. I don't want to sign like everyone I have done. I want some new players there. Thiago Almada's went back to... I don't know. Could still get him in future seasons, you know. It's still doable. Same with Illing Jr. I would love him there, but get him in the future. Neves, bloody hell. Oh, Christ. What a ball. Ruben Neves. That is incredible stuff. Noni Madueke, it's a good save. Jose Mourinho wants Jadon Sancho. Even better, I think, if we can get Sancho there. Sancho will be a mint player to develop under Jose. Get Sancho. Could even go in for Rashford, you know. If Rashford really falls out with United. Someone like Rashford, so you can be back under him. I could sign... Is Zlatan still in the game, or is he fully retired? If Zlatan's still here somewhere, I'll get Zlatan there. Pogba! I don't know if he's in the game, obviously, with him being banned from football, but... Pogba would be a mint signing. We need a bit of that, though. Like, a bit of youth in there, and then a mix of, like, some veterans, some experienced players. This is an unbelievable run, WIRTZ. Good save again, Martinez. De Gea would be an unbelievable signing, but he's not in the fucking game, is he? I don't know why they haven't put him in free agency. I would love to get De Gea in at Fenerbahce. That's a good ball, that. Hozek. Wide. Bloody hell. Why are we still arguing in the chat now? And why is this still going on? It's been going on for like 3 fucking games. Oh, you in set 5 English. I'll have you know I was actually in... No, I wasn't. I tell a lie. I was in set 3 English. I'm not that stupid. I was in set 7 maths though. I didn't even know that was fucking possible. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, I ended up getting myself into set 7 maths because I was... Oh, has he just got himself sent off? Oh, I think he has. Yeah, I didn't even know set 7 was possible, but apparently it was. Yep, yeah, he's off. Shit. Shit the bed. Oh, you absolute idiot. You clown. Right. Put a rock over there. No, we're gone. That'll do. Yeah, he's gone. Don't know who I've got next in the league, but... That explains it all, Lauren. What does that explain? Are you doing a Pascal as a Newcastle fan? Yes. How has bro not known this? He's been in the streams surely long enough. Why are you headering that and not leaving it to the goalkeeper? Hozek. Bloody hell. Can your passing be any fucking better, please? Go on. That's yours. Ooh, what is that touch? Fucking hell. Real Madrid career mode where I re-sign Ronaldo. Yeah, but I think, wouldn't Ronaldo just retire after like a season or 2? I did hint at doing a Real Madrid career mode though with Mbappe. That would be quite fun. What a pass. Neto, good save. Yeah, of course, the ball just stays in the end, waits for the keeper to rise up and get it. He's on the fucking floor, man. 2-0 win regardless. Why are you not... Are you... Yeah, this Jason kid is doing my fucking head in. I'm not gonna lie, pal, you're doing my head in. Like, you actually are. I need to do some things behind the scenes on YouTube. Hold on. I do LFC and fix him once only. Huh? What does that even mean? Do Real Madrid career mode and FC25 update transfer. I suppose. Yeah, I wouldn't start FC25 with Real Madrid though. It'd probably be towards the end, you know.
Some questions regarding the match.
Would be fun for 1 or 2 seasons. Then I want him to see what can be achieved. I think the Fenerbahce one, because there's still like, because with Real Madrid, I'm just gonna win everything on like first season, if not second season. Fenerbahce, there's a genuine challenge. I feel the Turkish league, for the like vast majority of it, should be straightforward. There could be some solid games in there though, and it could be quite difficult to win the league above like Galatasaray and that. So that's a bit of a challenge there. Jose Mourinho's just went there, so it'd be nice to see how we get on with him. And the Champions League. As Samantha said, no Turkish club has won the Champions League before. So that's something we can also aim towards. Whereas with Real Madrid, there's not really much to aim towards, because you've won everything multiple times before. But as well, I think it would just be too broken. With Mbappe, Ronaldo, Vinicius, Rodrigo, fucking Bellingham. The list goes on of good players. They did lose Elise, so technically needed fixing. Yeah, how we know. Nah, this Jason kid's doing my fucking head in, I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, just have normal... a lot of the time you're not even making sense. Just have a normal conversation, please. 5-minute timeout. Off you pop. Just, like, annoying. Bro, just chill in the chat. Talk to people, but chill. It's like you ask a question about fucking everything. It's annoying when I'm looking down at my chat when I'm trying to play a game and I expect to see, like, a genuine question or, like, some good football talk. And then I just see you saying, I'm curious about life. What do you mean? Imagine being the manager of a team where you make all your players 1 rate and see if you can try and win the game. Alright, I could. I mean, it'd be really fucking hard. That would be difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they would even perform. What, like 1 pace and everything? I don't even know how they'd perform there. Also, FA Cup against Northampton. Always going to be a fun game, eh? I might actually use the youth team sheet that I've got here. I haven't used it yet. This. Christ. And there's still some changes I can do here. Defence is always a problem. I've got like all these players and then just Militao, Soler, Kadioglu. Well, we can put you in. Hughes, Wharton's in there. Definitely putting Duranville in. Raksaki, Asula. I'm gonna put Balkan instead of Goodman, not gonna lie. Get you up there. There we're gone. There's the youth team. It's not bad. And then Militao. There's not really anyone else I could put. I mean, Zakaria, potentially. I don't know. That works. It works. Like talking to a deaf person that can't speak. So a mute person. Love that Aaron actually timed someone out for once. Yeah, I very rarely do it, but Jesus Christ. Honestly, I know you can still hear this, Jason. You seem like a canny kid and all. But bloody hell, just chill out. I cannot be arsed to listen to that whole stream, I'm not going to lie. I'm not even listening to it, I'm just seeing it with my eyes, and it's annoying. Just chill. And when you come back after your 5-minute timeout, don't start going, oh, what does that mean? Because if 10-minute timeout, I'm going to double it every time. 10-minute timeout if you start with that. And you probably will just to take the piss, so. But just chill out, man. Don't wanna create enemies here. Just chill. We're gonna all take the piss. I took the piss out of Teddy for watching Love Island. He took the piss out of me for installing The Sims. It's all fucking chill. It doesn't go to heart. It's just funny as fuck. Raksaki scoring a screamer. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Look like Manchester City goes through a bit of a rebuild right now. How? How was City going through a rebuild? Raksaki, what a ball. Asula! Good save. Say the one where you would make him. Just create a team. Called Jason FC. Might have been. Might have been. Go on, Militao. That's a good challenge, man. If he scores this. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I might lose to Northampton here. Fair dues. Fair dues. It's a good goal. It's funny when I take a free kick, they'll never fucking look like that. Oh well then, boys. We've got a game on my hands here. Oh, Raksati, mate. You can't even play well against Northampton. This is better. Raksati off the fucking pitch now. You can't even pass a fucking parcel round against Northampton, pal. What league are these in? 2? Turn that. The Ranville. That pass is awful. Go on. Get stuck in. I think Groff is there. I wish that. Oh, that's gorgeous. How can my centre back play a ball like that? The Ranville! Thought it was going top minnows. I've tried giving either the 21 or 22 Levian series a watch when it was airing for buying 1 or 2 episodes. On the 7th episode, packed it in. The only one I've ever watched, and I didn't even watch all of it, was the one with Tommy Fury in it. And that was actually half decent. But then all the seasons after that have just had irrelevant people in them, who have never went anywhere after coming out of Love Island, so... At least fucking Molly May and Tommy Fury actually have like a bear now, and I mean the brand endorsement shit's through the fucking roof. Tommy Fury's boxing career kind of went quite high at one point, so it's like at least they actually got something out of it, whereas all these other people just don't, and you never hear of them ever again. Well, if you do, it's silly shit. Like I think one of them was on Strictly Come Dancing, which is apparently still a thing in 2024. Don't know how that's still running. Was it Dancing on Ice? I mean, they're both the same thing. One of them's just on ice and the other one's on a normal fucking floor. But you know what I mean. You know the gist of it. And I think one of the people in that series was from Newcastle, so that was also like another reason to watch it. Oh, she's got a Geordie accent, haha. That's cool, she's from where I am. But yeah, the other ones are just an absolute crock of shit. They all just do it, the temporary fame and money, sponsorships. Yeah, absolutely. And one of them, I remember coming out on their Instagram story saying, like, it is literally scripted. Like, the behind the like the cameramen that make you start arguments with other people. And it's like, I get it makes good telly, and obviously they're going to get more, like, views and money and everything from that. But bloody hell, you treat them like utter shit. Like, that's not a good thing to do. I'd imagine a lot of TV series and shows are like that, though. Like, you're forced to kind of act in a way. There'll be a lot more than just Love Island out like that, definitely. I'd even imagine I'm a Celeb's like that, you know. Like, they force someone to be an absolute cunt in camp, just for telly's sake. Like, you know when Amir Khan stole the strawberries and cream and started scrambling? I guarantee you now he was told to do that. It would be something funny and to talk about. Like, he probably was. Maybe he wasn't and he just done it. Which is quite funny, but... That's another thing. I think just telly in general, but I'm a Celeb really fell off a cliff. Really, really fell off a cliff. The one that they'd done in Wales because of COVID was horrendous. I mean, it had Ginola in it, which was quite like, oh, that's cool. And obviously it's still mint with Ant and Deck, with them being from Newcastle as well. But, yeah, it's fell off a cliff. They don't even get fucking celebs in now. You've got YouTubers in it, which I'm literally a YouTuber myself, technically, but, like, really? You're bringing a YouTuber into it? Maybe it's like a huge YouTuber that everyone knows, but some of them you've never even heard of. I mean, there was this lass in the one last year, and, like, she was apparently a influencer. I don't know what kind, because I've never seen her before, but at least do people, like, who people know. How about not scored here? Nigel Farage went on it, which is massive. Don't tell me that iconic you're a liar. I've just seen scripted, because now I think it is. Yes, that had to have been scripted. Like, maybe it's not them exact lines, but they probably said, "Oh, you just need to like start like, you know, having a go at each other and that, and like causing arguments." Maybe it's the words they were saying wasn't scripted, but I guarantee you now he was told to be like that towards whatever her name was. I honestly, I guarantee it. There's no way that was like real fucking drama. None of it is in Love Island. None of it is. Why the fuck did Militao just run out the way there? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked here. I didn't realise I was 75 minutes in. Nothing will stop the 2018-19 I'm a Celeb series. They were quality. I don't even know who was on that. Was that the one with Nigel Farage? I remember when, oh, who went on it? Was it Roy Hodgson who went on it or something? No, oh, fuck, what's his name? Bollocks. Shit, I forgot his name. Football Manager though, wasn't he? That fucking I'm a Celeb was class. That was great. Yeah, we've lost. We've lost to Northampton. This isn't good, lads. Good goal there from Wharton. 10 minutes to go. Farage was in the most... No. He wasn't in the most recent one. It's been years since he was in one, I swear. I swear it's been years. Oh my god. No! I was not getting a foot on that. It couldn't have been the most recent one Nigel Farage was on. It seems like it was ages ago. I mean, I suppose it was like November. You on about Harry? Yes, I think Harry Redknapp, that's who I'm on about. That I Must Have was great. The one with Vicky Patterson on was probably like my favourite. She's a fucking crease. Absolute crease. Just the Geordie accent and everything makes it so much funnier. Years since that one, I'm pretty sure. Though. Oh my god, ref. Bloody hell, just give them the FA Cup now. Embarrassing, lads. Beaten by Northampton. Frost was 23. He actually was. I could have sworn, mate, time's a weird thing. I genuinely could have sworn that was years ago. It feels like years ago. But apparently it wasn't. Not a great game there, I'm not going to lie. Oh, that is embarrassing. And now we've just got City in the cup as well, haven't we? Taking that more serious though, because Carabao Cup, it's a trophy we don't have and a trophy that we need to secure. Generally can't believe we've been beaten there. Right. City in the cup, and it's 2 legs as well, isn't it? Great. We are in January, but I don't know whether to sign players here. I don't really think we need players. I think we're sound everywhere. It's the only players we've got on the short list. There's not really much we need, is there? No, Jason's back. I think we'll be sound without signing anyone. Bakayoko seems to be doing well at Leicester. Yeah, I think we'll just leave signings. There's not really anyone who's sort of catching the eye there of who could make a difference to the team. So I think we'll just leave them and get into the City game. Oh. Now, Real Madrid 1 and WIRTZ is slightly realistic. Slightly realistic. Do it. Do we do it? I'm tempted. Would it fuck me over? I don't know. We've got backups. That's so realistic for him to go to Real Madrid. It's you saying, yeah? Messi or Ronaldo? I personally prefer Ronaldo. But I feel like once you're choosing to ignore transfer window, you have more... The save is complete, yeah. I think we'll try and send WIRTZ off to Real Madrid. It's a player like this would never be at Palace, but never stay at Palace for his career, would he? 210. Okay, they're probably not going much higher. It is an insane amount of money. Let's go 194. They're doing it. There we go. 194 million for Florian WIRTZ. We'll have to put this. Will probably be his last game, you know, against City. Right, the Carabao Cup, which is the final piece of the puzzle. It's sort of what we're missing. We've won a Premier League, a Champions League, a Community Shield. There's probably something else I've won as well. FA Cup. This is sort of like that last piece. This is what we need to get ourselves over the line. But this will probably be WIRTZ's last game, which is a shame. But we're moving him on to something better, I feel. Let's get Militao out, Soler in. And keep the rest. I know I usually change the team a lot for cup games, but not for against City. Get Jude Bellingham. It would be good alongside Wharton, mind you. I don't want it to get too out of hand, though. Like, I think the WIRTZ signing was just insane. Like, I feel like we kept it slightly realistic, and then it went out the window when I signed him. But I kind of needed to, because I sold Eze, and I think selling Eze was one of the biggest mistakes I've done. It made sense to get rid of him, but oh my god! As soon as I say this, on his last game, he's got himself a goal. Just had to be him, didn't it? Just had to be him. The ending of this season will be wild. Interesting. Someone has a point there, though. Like, once I start sort of saying, like, I don't really need any players. Look, it's fine to have a transfer window where you don't sell and sign players. There's a lot of teams that do that. Necessarily, you don't need to sign and sell players in windows. It gives you the opportunity to do that. But I feel like for the content, for a career mode in general, it makes sense to do it. But I would absolutely still be signing and selling players if I had something to go for. I'm only getting rid of WIRTZ because it's a Real Madrid offer. If it was a different team, I wouldn't accept it. But Real Madrid's a massive chance for your career. It's a huge transfer, that. But yeah, I would absolutely still be signing the best players I could try and get if I still had stuff to win, like a Champions League or a Prem, like the bigger trophies that you've really, really got to like tie down on signings and shit and get your team perfect to win. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's nearly just scored a wonderful solo goal. I will never forget WIRTZ in this career mode though. He has been an absolute beast. He has been amazing. He's had his moments. Everyone has though. Fucking Hlozek has a lot of moments. Kadioglu. Ah, the pass wasn't great. Wasn't going to go through any of the bodies anyway, was it? Christ. Oh, bloody hell. No. Wan-Bissaka nearly got himself a goal there against his former club. WIRTZ, incredible pass. Here's Hlozek. What a run this is. How the fuck are you taking that heavy of a touch? 100% true, but when you have a window, you don't sign players. You have a window, you don't sign up players, and you get 190 million in the window and don't really go crazy. Yeah. I think I influenced you signing WIRTZ because I made a point about him playing in German league where Glasner had made most of his career. We'll know him, which means it's realistic. One YouTube, the amount of quad videos now is crazy. It's also like playing squad battles with full squad team in the season goes. Yeah. The team... I love realistic career modes, right? The team just feels too overpowered. And I get, when the team comes into a lot of money, I mean, fucking hell, at one point I had like 800 million or something. When a team comes into a lot of money, you're going to make these signings, aren't you? And when I make insane amounts of progress early on, I'm going to want to sort of make signings that fit into that progress, if that makes sense. WIRTZ, bloody hell. So shit like, I made top 4 in the first season. My next season I've got Champions League football. I'm going to have to adapt to that. I'm going to have to buy players who are Champions League quality and Champions League level. Now, realistically, I should not be making Champions League in the first season with Palace. But it happened. I'm playing on a hard difficulty. It is genuinely hard to play against a lot of teams. That's just how I performed in that first season. I must have performed that well. It's like Newcastle. We must have just performed so well. We ended up making a Champions League one season. Yes, I will never forget the season 1. Like, first few episodes where we didn't have a proper formation. We didn't know any tactics or roles of players. I still remember that, and I will never forget that, man. I remember the first few episodes were just a fuck up. I was like, right, this formation isn't working. That player's not working there. We're going to have to change everything around. It's because for the first time this FIFA, I went from Gegen pressing to something else. I changed it like tiki-taka, I think. And it just fucked up my gameplay. I will now forever always play Gegen pressing because it just works best for my kind of football. No matter what the team is, it always just works best. I don't know why, but... Hlozek! Oh, Hlozek. One-on-ones are still his weakness. Right, 1-0 up the half. Not the end of the world. There is 2 legs to this. I hate how they do that. It makes sense, but why are the other ties not 2 legs? It's kind of annoying. The Carabao Cup's a massive fuck up, isn't it? I wouldn't complain if Newcastle won it, though. Oh my god, Nonny. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. He has! Right. I don't know what goes through Hozex's mind here. You can clearly see the ball's going to be played back. I can't just play that straight, really. Why are you still running towards goal? To the point you've nearly put yourself in the goal. Why would you not pull back, give yourself space and time in the middle of the box? Why is there no runners behind Hozek there? Why is there no one else here? Like, fuck me, lads. Have we? We've been over this. Oh dear. Oh dear, Neves. Who was it that told you to completely overload the left side of players and leave absolutely no one on the right? Great times. Who was... Oh, you've unlocked a fucking memory there. Who was it? Fuck, I forgot who it was. It wasn't Ben Tolan, was it? I might be just outing him for no reason. Oh, who was it? I remember it, though. Someone was like, oh yeah, just leave the fucking right-hand side completely open. WIRTZ has scored in what could be his last game in a Palace shirt. He's got himself a brace. He's making us regret that decision now. But 194 million is a lot of money. Was it this season? Was it this season? No, I think it was the first season. Or the second. It was early on in the career mode. Sounds like Ben. It sounds like something Ben would say. I don't want to like out him, but yeah, it sounds like something Ben would say. I would. You know what though? I played with it as well just to prove him fucking wrong, and it was so shit. Like I swear the AI, the computer, generally adapted to that and just started pelting the right-hand side of the pitch. Kind of smart from EA to have that in the game. WIRTZ with a good ball. Hozek just never... He's never been too fast, has he? He's always been a pretty heavy player to use. Still one of the best, though. This career mode, seriously, I'm acting as if it's like fucking... I'm dying or something. The way I'm talking. This career will generally be one of the best we've ever done, though, on this channel, I think. It'll be a one to remember. Like, in the future career modes, the next we find out will be like, oh, do you remember when you done that career mode? And do you remember when you signed him? Do you remember Hozek winning Ballon d'Or? Which I've never had before. So, like, for my first career mode for a player to win Ballon d'Or was a Crystal Palace one. Which is just mind-blowing, considering some of the teams I've done in the past. Make that run. Oh, the pass is shit. Breaking news, Ronaldo's confirmed his last international tournament will be 2026 World Cup. They'll definitely select him. Absolutely. They will. They'll not leave them out. Let's bring Militao and Neto on. Turn the lead going into that last leg's sound, especially at Selhurst, that'll be. Get my revenge on City for beating them in the league, eh? Yeah, fuck off, Rodri. You're never getting that Ballon d'Or, mate. I seriously hope he doesn't get it in real life. I really hope he doesn't. Was it in the same stream when we were arguing over the formation, episode 1? It might... I know it was early. It might not have been exactly episode 1, but it was like early in the career mode. So it would have been within the first few episodes. Episode 1 to 3, maybe. It'll be in one of them. But yeah, that was... Whoever made that up. I've got a weird feeling it was Ben, but... However... Florian Wirtz hat-trick. What a way to go out, mate. What a way to go out. Absolute legend. Class. What a player. Look at the touch. Look at the finish. Glorious from Florian Wirtz. Hat-trick in his final game for Crystal Palace. If you can retire a number, let's retire it. I know he's only been here, like... How many seasons have I had him? Since season 2, I think. Like 2 full seasons, maybe? What a player, though. What is this Ray guy cracking on about? We had fact loading. Kane has 0 trophies age 3, but Alvarez completed football at 23. Yeah, he also played in a Manchester City team. To reiterate what Samantha said about the completion of career mode saves, you have literal 90 rated players chilling on your bench. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong there. Right, they'll be my final changes. We'll let Wirtz get that match ball at the end and see him sell off. That's if Real Madrid accept that and if it fully goes through. Which it might not. Neto. Ah. You know what I think could be a good sign for Fenerbahce already in my head? Raul Jimenez. Pretty good all-round goal scorer. I think he'll still be solid in like a foreign league. He's struggling a little bit in the Prem, you know. Good win there from Wirtz. Lozek back into them. Can I get past you? Yeah, I can. Shrugs him off. Wirtz. Nearly got himself a fourth there. What a way to go out. This might not even be his final game. Just proves his talent. You can just do that randomly. There we go. 3-0 over City in the first leg of the semis. One step closer to winning that trophy that we want. And Florian Wirtz in what could be his last game for Palace with 3 goals, 5 attempts. What a player. What a player. Class. Assist from Noni, assist from Kadioglu and Neves. Neves has been a good signing. Whoever voted for Neves, well done. Is gonna be. Am I gonna bring the thing up about Noni again? Whoever voted to keep Noni. Like, we've gotten some jokes from this career mode as well, like the Noni Madueke one. It's been good. It matters if it's ended already. There's still like maybe 2 episodes to go. I hope I'm going to finish it before I go to London. I go to London on Friday, so we've only got 2 more streams after this. So I do indeed hope that we have it completed by the time I do go. Add that to the counter. Alright, we'll sim this game. Paredes, short-term loan if we can, might as well. Bloody hell, Coventry on 8 points. 8 fucking points. Wirtz hasn't won yet. Let's go with Duranville there, then I'll keep Wirtz in. I mean, Duranville scored, that's great. But, sorry, how have we lost to Coventry? Who are now on 11 points because of that? Nice. Class. Well done. Is this it? This is it. So that was officially his last game just there. Florian Wirtz is leaving to Real Madrid. £194 million. There we go. Best possible deal was 250. Fucking hell. So I missed that one quite a bit there. I'm still happy with it. It's still a good amount of money to put away in this ridiculous bank of ours. And who replaces him? I'm going to go Duranville, to be honest, to start there full time. Neto, I think, will be better off the bench for. But yeah, Duranville goes there. We'll use Duranville for the last bit of the save, see how good we can genuinely get that kid. But I'm going to end today's episode there, and we've got still a lot of games to get through until the end of the career mode, but I'm hoping to fit it into the next 2 streams. Like I said, I'm away on Friday morning as well, so I'm not even going to get a stream done Friday, or the entire weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's not going to be a stream, unfortunately, I know. Unless I took me PS down to London, but I'm not going to do that. So, yes, the last stream this week will be on Thursday, so we've got tomorrow and Thursday to try and complete this career mode. And then what will be nice is Monday next week will be like a fresh start, a brand new career mode after a few days off. I'm going to hope to get a video ready for over the weekend, so I'll schedule it for the weekend, so you guys don't go without content completely. I think I'm going to try. Wharton's a 90, I know. Wharton's, like, I mean, he's been insane. I swear he was like 78 overall, and he's just grown massively. I also want to see Duranville stats. 8-2, not bad. It's his best season so far. Wharton again, good season. And to think Wharton's only 22 years of age, that is crazy. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be here at the weekend, so I'm going to hope to try and get a video ready, whether it's going to be my Premier League predictions or finally get that Liverpool rebuild up. We'll see what it is. But thank you so much for watching today, people. I'm going to be live on Twitch in a few hours' time, playing some horror games. I think I'm going to be playing Outlast Trials. There's a brand new DLC that just came out today for it, so if you're interested in some horror stuff, go over at my Twitch. My Twitch is AaronDavies004. I wish I could find you a link, but for some reason on Twitch you can't get a link, unless someone can get the link to my channel. But yeah, AaronDavies004 on Twitch. I'm going to be live there in a few hours' time playing some horror games and that. It's going to be it's going to be good fun. But if he's not going to be there, I will indeed just see you tomorrow for the next career mode stream. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all later. Goodbye, people.